Soldier with the two-time streak from Soldier? Oh my goodness. I think that's our first two-time streak with the first. And hello, Barb. How are you, cutie? Not you trying to say first in the chat, Waffle. Don't you owe me something, actually? Now that I think about it, I think you owe me something. Why can't I hear any alerts? Did the alerts not go off? Oh, it's because I have numlock. That's fine. Yeah, Waffle. Wait a minute. Are we gonna have to ban Waffle? Wow, I didn't think it would come to this. I really didn't. Gossip 2 minutes in. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till that face cam timer is out. Give me 1 minute. You're lucky I have grace for you, Waffle, because you seem like a real one. I have a little bit of grace for you because you was talking a big game last time. You were talking, oh yeah, on the dot. I'm gonna send it right then, right when you go live. And look at you now, but it's okay. I'll have grace. I'll give you a minute. Hello, Cap. Welcome in. I haven't seen you around. And hello, Yuna. Yes, gossip 2 minutes in. You already know what it is, but why would I be a girl? What are you talking about, Spa? I've been sick, girl. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Spa? I don't know. What have you been sick with? I've been sniffling. I don't know why. I've been sniffling today. We in here. Hello, Prolific. Oh, today is Friday? It is Friday. Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. I'm a man of my word. Don't worry. I guess we'll see. We'll find out. Hey, guys. Wow. Okay, that was not the right sound. That's the sound. Hello. Bye. Enjoy, Spell. Thank you for being here. How are you guys doing? My slow butt can't understand the title. Thank you, Barb. It takes one to know one, Barb. It takes one to know one. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, girl. Am I ready? Are you ready? That's the real question, Waffle. Are you ready? We're waiting. Yeah, literally, Yuna. I feel the same way. Like, we're waiting. We've been waiting. It's been a whole 2 days. Spa, aren't you supposed to be at the wrestling meet? Like, what happened? What happened? It's supposed to be a wrestling meet. No, are you ready? I'm ready. I already acknowledged that I'm ready. It sounds like you're not being a man of your word. I don't know. It sounds like you're procrastinating because you just don't got it like that. And that's so unfortunate because I have to be a woman of my word and I'd have to ban you. So, yikes, it's getting a little suspicious. Hello, Ace. And it was the full 5K. It was the full 5K. Okay. We'll let it slide. Oh, he vowed that Munya. Never mind. But don't think that I forgot. Don't think I forgot about January. Also, why did no alert go off? Did we see that? Literally no alert went off. I don't know what's wrong with my alerts. But thank you. We have my soundboard as an alert. Thanks. Oh my gosh. We have a man of his word, chat. He's single. I mean, you're going to have to wait like 9 years before you can date him, but he's single. A beautiful woman caught my eye and I got distracted, but you right. Peace out. Okay, Swam. All right. Why 9 years? Because he said he'll be ready to date in 9 years, apparently. Apparently, he needs to wait 9 years before he can get back in the game. So, felt the 9 years part. Like, okay. She don't got the purple on today. Wait, purple what? Oh my gosh, no, that y'all were not even supposed to see that. I was not supposed to have my webcam on that stream. I kid you not. I was not gonna have my webcam on. But then last second, I was like, I need to talk about this, and what better way to talk than to have the camera on? And then y'all ended up seeing that crusty, dusty top. That was supposed to stay off stream. There are a lot of clothes that I just don't wear on stream because, I don't know, I just don't like to wear certain clothes. Unless I am headed somewhere, then I will wear whatever it is. Or I came back from somewhere. That's the only time you guys will see me in like new clothes. I just cycle through. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I cycle through the same clothes every time that I go live because I don't want to waste them. It feels wasteful. Yep, single but not ready to mingle. Okay, you know what? Period, though. Period, Pooh. She's always looking beautiful. I know, right? That's over half my life. Oh my gosh, that is over half your life. That's a crazy way to put it. 30 fits, easy. Well, I mean, it's not like you guys can even see my fits. You guys just see my tops. So you guys can't even tell anyway. But yes, I cycle through like the same like 3 shirts. You know, maybe I shouldn't be calling that out. I probably shouldn't be calling that out. But today we're going to be calm and collected. Today we're not going to be yelling our heads off, ideally. And today we're also going to be having a short stream. Your girl got places to be. I just know Dizzy loves her jeans. I don't own a single pair of jeans more. I don't own a single pair. That's the wrong button. That's also the wrong button. Okay. I have 2, femboy and goth. Are those your 2 styles or your 2 outfits? I think you mean style, right? No yelling, no. No, she threw the jeans out. That's the wrong sound, I think. It's just random. 2 outfits. You only have 2 outfits? I don't believe that, Yuna. I think you have a whole closet full of outfits. I don't believe you. Yeah, it's just random. I just click it and it's like a general sound. Like I have a folder of this is this kind of sound and this is this kind of sound and it just plays. I'm too broke for styles. You know, I don't believe that at all either because you have thousands put into your video games. So I don't believe that. I don't believe that in the slightest. But how are you guys doing? What are you guys up to tonight? This Friday night? What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. Type beat. So next up, January, I'll give you 10,000 bits. And then February, I'll sub. Wow, you got a whole timeline. A whole timeline. And you know what? Waffle. I was trying to make that really soft so it didn't hurt your guys' ears. I actually remembered you. I remembered you off stream. And look what I've done. Look what I've done. Wait. And then, what is this? Oh, I made a crucial mistake, chat. I made it. That's so awkward, guys. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You didn't see that. There we go. Wow. Wow, it's now recorded. January 5th. Oh. Okay, it's January 5th. Okay, you know what? Why don't you run the command? You can run the command and you can set the dates, okay? The date has to be in that format, exactly. 01/05/2026. All right. Do I even stream then? Make it on a day that I stream. Oh, I do stream then. Okay, perfect. Now we know. It's exclamation point promise. And you know what, mods? I'm gonna make that y'all's responsibility. Y'all are responsible now. In addition to all your other modly duties. Look at the lighting. Well, today's the 5th, so I would guess so. But I'm the only mod here. Sag, well, you won't have to pick up the slack then. You're gonna have to pick up the slack. But yes, mods are now gonna have to do the exclamation point promise. If anybody starts trifling, saying all this crazy stuff in the chat, then you do exclamation point promise. And you write that thing down. And then you put the date. And then we're all gonna know. We all gonna know. Our promise, I will not stay up past 3 a.m. this month. Okay, you know, you better be careful. Because if you break the promise, you get banned. That's how it works. If you break the promise, you get banned. So, no breaking promises here. We don't condone lying in this stream. Unpromised. Mods, help Daisy do something. No, she not gonna do nothing except keep track of y'all's promises. That's what she's gonna do. That is what she is going to do. I promise I will no longer doom queue. Well, if you don't exclamation point promise, it don't hold no weight. You better exclamation point promise, put a due date on that. I mean, honestly, you can't even put a due date on that. I mean, I guess today would be the due date. But Queen, I can't stay because I'm getting my little sister to sleep. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Maple. Always lovely to see you around. I hope you have a safe drive or a safe trip. What's your podcast called? I don't know. You should ask Ray. You should ask Ray what our podcast is called. Not Louie out here giggling. Wow, 3 stream streak. I promise to do a backflip. Woof. But anyways, exclamation point P. I promise to never doom queue again. You need to have a due date on it. Also, if you break that promise, you better not be trifling. Because if you break that promise, you're going to have to get banned from the chat. Everyone who breaks a promise gets banned from the chat. So, also, it's a promise to me specifically as well. So, I'm going to keep my eye open. I'm going to keep my eye out watching them streams. I'll sub for a month in February. Banned from the chat. Yes. Banned from the entire stream. Yes. If y'all break y'all promise, you will get banned on site. I let my little sister see you, and she said she likes your hair. I mean, your little sister got taste. Your little sister got taste, girl. Oh my goodness. Thanks. Tell her thanks, Queen. Soundboard, who you feeling like? I'm feeling like Daisy_X, Melody. It's not my problem that you haven't experienced the extent of me. Okay. For time period or permanently? No, permanently. You don't get unbanned. I mean, unless you do, you know what? I think this is a system that I'm going to do. Why are you out here putting parentheses around everything? Don't put no parentheses. You know what I might do? There might be an unbanned fee. If you want to be unbanned, then you're going to have to pay the unbanned fee. And I still need to figure out how much that's going to be. It's either going to be 25 or 50. 25 or 50. I'm still deciding. I think I'm going to make it 25 though. Never mind. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It says it. Sir, you're literally putting parentheses around everything. Unbanned fee should be 6-7. No, the unbanned fee is not going to be 6-7. Oh, 50 cents ain't none for real. No, $25. $25. Nah, even Twitch is becoming PTW. Pay to win. You can go wherever you want, Yuna. This stream is free. You're able to access this for free. You can't look at my VODs for free, though. And honestly, when it comes to women, everything should be pay to win. What are you talking about? I'm sorry that we live in a day and age where it's okay for women to be given out for free, but that's really not how it should be. So yes, every woman should be pay to win. Excuse you. 25 Naira? No. USD, Melody. USD. How do people get unbanned? Is it via Zelle or Venmo? It's anyway. But no Zelle. Zelle is weird. I've literally had people try to say, "Oh, I need to Zelle you. Like, I don't have any other form. Like, I can't send you money except through Zelle." I'm like, "So you want my number? So you just want my phone number? So you just want my legal name? Like, let's be so for real. Go sign up and make an account. That's not my problem at all." Okay, what do you consider doom queue? Like, how many games? Okay, if you're just queuing nonstop, honestly, the amount of game doesn't even matter. It's just if it's way past your bedtime, or you know you should have already been got off, or your mental is absolutely cooked and you're queuing anyways. Like, it's like pointless queuing at that point. Like, you're just doing it to do it. It's literally the same as doom scrolling. Like, I don't know. You're just scrolling mindlessly and just, I don't know. You're not even all there anymore. What happens if I get banned? I don't have $25. Well, then you better not get banned, Melody. You better not get banned. Or you better go ahead and ask your mom, Mom, I need to get unbanned from Daisy's stream. Yeah. Damn, so it's legit cheaper for me? 25 USD? I mean, I guess, yeah. Boom, got it. You won't get banned if you don't break your promise. Exactly, Melody. You just don't break a promise. Don't break a promise. No exceptions. No exceptions. Oh my goodness. Oh my mama. Oh my gosh. Guys, I've been a little tempted though. I've been tempted to game on stream. I have. You will pay it for me? Absolutely not, Melody. What do I look like to you? Your mother? I'm not your mother. I'm not your mother. No. You better find that from somebody else. You better ask your older brother. Be Prolific has promised Daisy, I would no longer doom Q by January 1st, 2099 in 26,689 days. Well, when 2099 rolls around, you better have kept that promise. Yes, Mama Daisy, absolutely not. Absolutely not. If it were Mama Daisy, then it would be freaking Virgin Daisy. I would be in the Bible. I'd be the New Testament. The New Testament up in here talking about some melody. It's 1874 pounds for you. Okay, that's fine. As long as I get my 25 USD, so that's fine with me. I don't care. I don't care. Just like for somebody well off, $100 is nothing. But I don't care if I'm requiring $100, then that's just $100. That's it. That's it. That's it. But anyways, what were we even? I feel like, oh, wait, let's go over the title. Because Yuna was talking about being confused about the title. So the title is, Don't Be Who You Are, Be Who You Want. And what that means is you should let go of the mentality of, oh, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Be what's most authentic to you. Respond to how you're feeling. How does this make you feel? No. You will not be feeling the types of way that you're feeling if you were to operate off of the response that you want from other people. Okay? If you want to be perceived, okay, let me say it like this. If you are perceived as a certain person, the interactions that you have in your day-to-day life will be completely different. Therefore, become the type of person who lives the life that you'd want. Type B. With a name, your price tool, you can name your own price. What are you out here yapping about? Do you have like an ad? You have an ad right now? Lil Bro needs to sub up for real. She's a cool aunt we see a few days a week and enjoy every minute. That's true. That's true. One of these days, I'm going to have to give Daisy a Gucci bag or some perfume. Absolutely, Waffle. Absolutely. And you know what? One of these days could be today or tomorrow. For real. Like, I have my throne, so people can just send me whatever. Let's just say I'm somewhat rich. Okay. No, I haven't seen a sub on her at all. I'm excluded, lol. I subbed earlier today. How come it doesn't show? It does not show. Oh, you know what? Did you not? You didn't reveal it. See, and that's why I have 2 subs for today. See, that's why. Because I was like, why do I have 2 subs? Because I saw one person, and I'm not going to say who it was, because obviously they did it off stream, so I'm not going to dox them. But then I was like, what's the second one? But now I know. It was you all along. It was you. Appreciate you, King. Well, I would say comfortable, but not rich. Honestly, T Waffle. T. What class? Upper, middle, lower, upper, high. Wow. Yuna, don't you know you're not supposed to have these kinds of discussions about other people's financial situation? Like, he said enough, you know? You don't need to know. Ultra upper. You know what? Good answer. LOL, no, you don't get it? No, I don't get it. I don't get it, Prolific. Maybe because it's not funny. Now I'm subbed. Okay, T. I don't know who the second person who subbed today then. I don't know who it is. But thank you for the sub. Thank you, King. Thank you. Thank you. So, whoops. I bought a car, Rich. You know, why are you so invested about Waffle's financial status? Oh my gosh. It's crazy. But yes, y'all need to become the type of person you want the responses from around you. Yes. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be a woman. Every time the enemy tries to gaslight me into thinking that I'm not happy, God is just like, he slaps reality in my face. And I'm like, dang, actually, I don't have anything to really worry about. Actually, my life is perfectly fine. Actually, my life could be so much worse. Like, honestly, if you have the luxury of even being able to watch this stream, your life is good. Like, I don't care. You're living a good life. You're living a good life. You just gotta change your perspective for real. Change your outlook, change your perspective, and if need be, change the way that you operate. Change your habits. I think that's a good way to put it. If you change your habits, you'll change how other people respond to you and the types of opportunities and environments that you're around. I can buy a $5 million home in the near future. T. Are you in the 40% tax margin? Oh my gosh, you're relentless. If you're ever uncomfortable, Waffle, feel free to let me know. Like, don't be afraid to clock somebody. Don't be afraid to be like, yo, you're doing too much. Life is good because I got food in the kitchen and a dog. Exactly. Not everybody has food in the kitchen. Not everybody has food in the kitchen, guys. Like, it's crazy. Okay, I don't know. Guys. You know what? Actually, I'm going to keep that to myself. But either way, there's just a lot of things that if you just change your mentality and the way that you processed it, you'd realize that you're actually in a way better position in life than you initially allowed yourself to believe. Like, it just boils down to your own interpretation. Even the ability to work is a luxury. The ability to make money is a luxury. The ability to use devices is a luxury. The ability to live in the United States of America, as much as everybody wants to complain about the state of how it is and how it might be and whatnot, it is a luxury to be able to live here and to be able to benefit from the systems that are already in place. But honestly, in the future, I think money will no longer value us. What do you mean by that, Waffle? That's a really interesting perspective. I've never heard that. I'm just proving how good I know about finances at a young-ish age. You think that knowing 40% tax margins and whether like upper and lower class is I mean, hey, you're showing us, you know. You're showing us. I see you finally put that painting up. I kind of did. I mean, it kind of looks like I did, but really there's a hole right here. It's like leaning. But I don't want to touch it, of course. And then I also have my sign. I don't know where else to put this. Because even when I turn it on, like, look. Like, and that's the lowest setting. Wait. Okay, that's the lowest setting. And it's not legible. So I kind of just left it there. Guys, I think I'm going to get rid of this bee. I think it's time. I think it's time to get rid of this bee sticker. It's had so much personality, but it's time to go. Moved into my apartment today. Just got a haircut. Feeling comfy. Welcome in, Oprah. Welcome in. I'm happy to hear that. How was the move? Not the bee, that's the brand. Well, she's got to go. And honestly, that's so funny that you bring that up because I've been thinking, I feel like I don't want the bee to be so heavy in my brain. Like, low-key, I might just make Get Your Money Up, Not Your Funny Up my brand. Like, I can't lie. Because that's a motto y'all gotta live by. Not everybody woke up this morning. Exactly, Prolific. Exactly. What system? Stupid high tax rates, stupid high medical costs, and a lot of gun violence? The systems of society, the systems that allow you to walk around freely and get to say whatever the hell you want on the internet and not have any repercussions for that. Money stops valuing us because the abundance makes it irrelevant. I disagree, Waffle. I do think that does apply. I feel like I'm going to put this up because it just looks like it's like biting into my cheek. I do think that applies for... I mean... Okay, I see where you're coming from, Waffle. I see where you're coming from. Because $100 will no longer be $100. It'll be like $10, like worth-wise. And we've seen this happen throughout the years when everybody's always referencing, you used to be able to buy a pack of gum for $0.25, and now it's $3, you know? So I definitely see what you're saying. But would you really argue that that's money not valuing us rather than just depreciating its own value in it of itself? Or is a hair your brand? I mean, I feel like that's pretty cute. But I don't want me to be my own brand, because I do acknowledge that I will always have a male dominated audience. I think best case scenario, it'll be 50-50, because I do think that I can help a lot of women, and that would be great. However, I just wouldn't want women to feel, I wouldn't want to give women a reason to be in competition with me, essentially. And if I make my face or like any attribute of my femininity my brand, then it becomes hard for men who are in relationships to openly support me, not because of anything that I say or do, but just because it's like, you have a whole wife, why are you buying a plushie with Daisy's face on it? You know what I mean? Like, why are you buying this sticker? Why are you buying this? Why are you buying that? Does that make sense? Horrible. I'm not even finished with your apartment or moving. You're not finished moving. What's left, Oprah? What do you have left to do? All the bad things about socialism with all the bad things of capitalism. Okay, see how you formulated that sentence, Yuna? I feel like that sums up your entire mentality. Rather than acknowledging the system as a whole, you're single-handedly pointing out all of the negative attributes, and that's the only thing that carries importance to you. It's like, look at all the bad things. Look at all the bad things. If you're constantly focused on bad things, that's the only thing that you're going to see and the only thing that you're going to attract. And the only thing, thus, that you're going to experience. I used to be able to buy a house for 1K. That is crazy to think about. That is really crazy to think about. In approximately 1946, German 1 USD was approximately 64 million? Oh, 64 million German rupees. That's crazy. I'm not talking about inflation. I'm just saying money will actually become obsolete, no longer exist. I don't think that's true, Waffle. I think money will always be around. Why do you think that it would become obsolete? Just because it's in abundance doesn't make it obsolete. Because it's just a means of trade. Like, for example, instead of saying, dang, I have this nail polish and this pen, and I really, really need to buy a piece of paper. Let me see if I can find somebody who's willing to trade this pen for a piece of paper. Instead of doing that, maybe the piece of paper it's a stack of paper worth $1, and this pen is worth $1. I can sell this pen, I get $1, and then I give it to the person who has the papers and they buy it for $1. Now they can buy the pen if they want, or anything else of equal value. Like, it just makes transactions easier. It's a middleman where I don't need to worry about, oh, well, I only have this, this, and this. So I have to, like, this is my only means of trade or getting anything easily, at least. Money substitutes time. Like, I love my little yacht example too, because I was like, if you want to buy a yacht, you can just pay money instead of having to build a yacht from the ground up and having to learn how to build it, or hiring a bunch of people to build it. You can literally just pay and then you have it done for you. Like, it's just, I don't know, it expedites the workload. It substitutes things. So I just don't think that it'll ever disappear just because it's more prevalent. Like, what would it be? It would need to be replaced by something. And even then, if it's replaced by anything, it's still money. Good morning. Hi, Ramen. Good morning. How are you? I know that. We're back. Gonna make some grub. Valid. I live with that every day. It destroys me. Then I can't fix it. You know, that's not true. That is not true. You absolutely can fix it. And the first thing that it starts with is your mentality. Because the way that you think is responsible for what you're attracting in your life. Because the way that you think reflects on the way that you act. And the way that you act determines who and what will be around you. What your environment will be like. Why do you keep saying meters? I got confused with that too, S'more. He's saying millions. He means M for millions. For example, For example, instead of working for money, we will work for wishes. You can get a house for free, a spaceship for free. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen at all, Waffle. At all. No. They're not gonna do that. Wait, what? That's such a like an obscure like, don't you think that's like a pretty audacious assumption or even an audacious claim that all of a sudden the workload will be in exchange for goods that you may not even be inclined to want? Like that complicates society exponentially. So what? Let's say that I work as a cashier and now there's no money involved. So that doesn't make sense either, because then how are they going to buy things? Me as a cashier. How are they going to get something? Oh, I have this. So we're going back to a bartering system, basically, is what you're saying. Because the system that you've just described doesn't compensate or it doesn't cover all of the functions of money. It's called universal basic services, but we're still in the early stages. I'd say very, very early stages, because I haven't seen a lick of that happening anywhere at all. Wait, why does that song actually slap? I just recently found out what that song was, and I've been listening to it. You make me feel so... That song. Guys, what is that? Sorry, you guys can't hear the music. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. I've never heard of that. But you know what? Maybe I'll look into it. Maybe you're putting me on. This song is actually so good. I actually cannot. It's only a matter of time until you forget your day ones. If you say so, Melody. I think that's just a reflection of your low self-worth. Oh, that wasn't nice. I'm sorry, Melody. That was not nice at all. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that. But I can't say that I think that I was lying, though. I do think that what I said was true. I don't know why that's... I don't know why that's so... Like, you're so hyper-focused on that, Melody. Like, why are you worried about that? Why are you scared of that? It's also very far from true. My guess would be it could happen in the next 15 to 20 years? Waffle, what evidence do you have of this claim, Waffle? What is your evidence? Haven't you seen the memes? No. Are you referencing a meme? I've not. Have y'all seen that meme? I haven't seen that meme. Joshua Bassett, only a matter of time? Nope, I haven't seen any memes, Melody. I'm sorry, I'm 21 years of age. I'm not really up to date with the memes of the younger generation. Oh, you know what's funny? It's really funny when somebody hasn't seen me, like, I don't know. Like, I always tell people that I'm mean whenever they say that I'm nice. I'm like, no, I don't think that I'm nice. And I just know that it's just because I actively have to work against it, dude. I do. I have to actively like remind myself to watch what I say, because it's so natural. It comes so easily, guys. So easily. Well, from where humanity is going at, I think things are going to be very different than the 2030s. I think you're thinking way too short term. Waffle, I think you're thinking like when they said 10 years ago that we were going to have flying cars by now. Like, just society does not move that fast. How many... money just doesn't disappear. Like, it's just not possible for money to just disappear in the span of 20 to 40 years. Like, that's just not going to happen. Everything that we have in this society today is built on the foundation of money. It's been here for generations and generations. It doesn't just go, you know? Society doesn't, but technology is. Wait, technology is what? Is it someone says they're going to forget all their day ones when they're rich and famous, and there's always a funny video in the background? Really? I've never seen that. Moving fast? I disagree. I think that we see it that way because we only know what we know. But let's say like 1,000 years from now, if we're even still around, they're going to look back at 2025 and say, oh my gosh, how were they even able to operate like that? How were they able to even freaking do that? Like, like, I could never, if it was loading that slow. Like, can you believe they had to look at a screen? Can you believe the internet wasn't always around? Can you believe that? We'll be in the history books about how bad it was back in the day. And then they'll do that thing that human beings do where they demonize history. They say, oh my gosh, it must have been so hard for them. Like, they must have really hated having a PC. They must have really hated that. That sounds like such a miserable life that they were living. Because everybody wants to act like the past is just so terrible because of how it is today, instead of acknowledging the context and the times that they were living in. It won't disappear, but people will look at a dollar bill and say, remember these things. You think in 20 years, Waffle, people are going to be looking at a dollar bill and saying, I remember. Yo, no, Waffle. That's not going to happen. That is not happening. You know what? How much you want to bet, Waffle? You going to be back here in 15 years? How much you want to bet? I'll bet you big bucks. I'll bet you that 5 million you're going to put on in your house. Isn't that how we say about the 1800s? Exactly. Like, we demonize history for some reason. I say we, meaning human beings in general. I don't know what that's about. Like, oh my gosh, they used to have arranged marriages, as if they weren't totally for that back then. Like, it wasn't this terrible thing. That's how we pay for the 80s with no internet. Exactly. Like, oh my gosh, how did they live? How did they survive? Like, hello? They were actually living their life. Like, they don't think about what isn't there. Or I don't think Twitch will be here in 2040s. Waffle. What? You think that Twitch will just be gone? You know what? I feel like that has more of a basis. Like, that is more believable than money just disappearing in 15 years. That one, okay, sure. I still think it'll be here, though. It won't evolve. I'm very sorry. No, I'm sticking through and through. Because you know what? How long has YouTube been here? Let's see. YouTube release date 2005, guys. YouTube has been around for 20 years. Actually, how long? Wait, Twitch was 2008, wasn't it? English? 2011. So Twitch has been here for a little bit over 10 years. Also, Twitch is like early internet. Like, I just don't think that anything early internet is going to disappear. And you know what? I'll give you this. Maybe Twitch as its individual like corporation won't survive, but it will still be here. I don't think it's going to disappear. Like, for example, like Microsoft Bing or whatever. What was it before? Internet Explorer or something? That was like our first rodeo with internet browsers. I mean, it's still around. It's changed. Now it's freaking Microsoft Bing, but it's still here. You know, it's not mainstream, but it's still around. It might be deserted. Let me see. We probably won't be using dollars. Them chips coming in fast, y'all. Oh my goodness. Are you investing in crypto, Ramen? To be honest, we probably can't fathom the world in 200 to 300 years. Well, 300 years is a really long time. We haven't even lived that long. So I would doubt any. Like, I can't even predict what's going to happen within a year for my life. So I definitely cannot. YouTube is 20 years old. Yeah. Technology keeps advancing and it only gets faster with time. I don't know. I just don't know if I agree that it's getting faster. I don't think that it's getting faster at all. Like, they have more options. I don't know. What do you guys consider faster? Like, how is it getting faster? It just seems just as slow as it's always been. Have you seen Three Body Problem? I've heard of it. But I've never actually seen it. I do, but I'm talking about chips in your arm. Oh no, I'm not getting a chip in my arm. I don't give no hoots. That sounds biblical. That sounds like end times. That sounds like Revelation. Literally in the Bible, they said that you would be forced to have a mark on you in order to buy and sell goods and stuff like that in order to operate in society. I'm not doing none of that, bro. You're not putting any kind of technology inside of me. There is nobody who's going to gaslight me into falling for that BS. Are you kidding me? Computers can get hacked. I don't understand why people have this idea that technology is just indestructible. It is very flawed and it is very hackable, and there's no such thing as secure anything. Everything that you're under the assumption is secure is not actually secured to the right person. The right person can access anything and everything if they choose to. So why in the world would I subject myself to having technology inside of me that can be hacked and literally send signals to my brain, send brainwave signals and control my neurons and nerves and whatnot? Like, no, I'm not doing that. Nah. I expect YouTube to last 20 to 30 years. 20 to 30 years more. Now, YouTube's going to stick around too. All of the initial, like, it's going to take something big to get rid of the foundations. That's my opinion. Like, for example, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin might not have been the first ever cryptocurrency, but it was the foundation. Bitcoin is never going to go away. Now the government wants to incorporate Bitcoin because it's the known one. It's the cryptocurrency everybody's going to come back to because everybody knows what it is. Same thing with YouTube. YouTube is a foundation. It is the go-to platform for that kind of content. Twitch is the go-to platform for this kind of content. Like, the foundations are never going to leave. It would have to take something like happening to it, which for Twitch I can see like maybe like bankruptcy or like something along those lines, but again, like, I don't think that it's just gonna disappear. I just don't. I sent you a video. I don't see it, but my Discord is so bugged out all the time. Oh, it's here. I see it. Oh my gosh, it's loud. Oh my goodness, guys. It took you 90,000 years to get from hunter-gatherer to farmer. You've never had to start over? This is so over dramatic and so just unrealistic. I can't lock into it. Well, it downloads games faster, right? And downloads a whole series in 1 second in the future. I just don't see that as being faster. That's just more like, I don't see that. How should I say this? I don't see that as technology advancing faster. They're just making the systems they already have in place more efficient, which is a given. But what new thing has been introduced? Like, better efficiency is not like evolution to me. Like, I don't know, like evolution of technology. We haven't progressed. Progression to me is teleporting. Make a teleporter. Then we've gone somewhere. Make invisible ink. Make it cloaks that you can go invisible. Make something that's different. Like, we've already been capable of downloading things. We've already been capable of accessing the internet. We've already been capable of doing these things. Making it faster and like having it require more power is not evolving anything. Now that's 10 years. Elon is already on it. 10 years for what? I agree. I'm with you, Daisy. I'm not getting no chips in me. I don't like that movie Upgrade. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have our phones in our brains soon enough. Absolutely not. Not me. We finna be cyborgs? Nope, not me. Just y'all. Just you, Ramen. Hold on. Before we stray too far off topic. Oh, Whisper? Huh? You're talking about brain-computer interfaces? That's super advanced. It's coming. Why do you say it like that? I showed her the 3-body problem. Yeah, I believe it. Most people don't know what's about to happen with AI. People completely over hype AI completely. Like, it's just not impressive in the slightest. When she watches it, well, no, I consider a significant advancement any major leap. Well, then what major leaps have we made technologically that's so impressive and so fast? Even AI now, that took ages. Artificial intelligence has already been around. You guys realize that, right? When ChatGPT exploded, artificial intelligence had already been there. They just released that publicly, and they released it publicly because they're still working on it, because it's still unfinished, because it's still lacking. And anybody who's used ChatGPT knows that, because you'll ask even the Google one, it will answer incorrect all the time. We're just helping it learn. On some Harry Potter stuff, right? 30 years ago, the internet was seen as a joke. So you could say the same thing about airplanes. A handful of years ago, people were like, it's not possible to fly an airplane. But guess what? The physics was already there. The concept was already there. Paper airplanes were already there. They just had to figure out how to do that on a bigger scale. Daisy, it took 30 minutes to render an animation back in the day. Modern day animation takes like 2 seconds to render an animation. Exactly. That's just efficiency. That's not evolution. It has not improved. Like, improving a system that's already there is not changing anything. It's not advancing anything. That's like saying, oh, I'm an artist, and I've like, it's not even comparable to human beings, because human beings, like, we have a cap in a way that doesn't apply. Like, it just hasn't changed society. Like, I don't know. You guys are implying like, oh, it's so fast. It's getting faster. Like, doing the things that it's already done. Like, I just don't see that. I just disagree. Isn't efficiency evolution? I disagree with that too. I don't think efficiency is evolution. Evolution is evolving, like changing, becoming better, becoming like, oh my gosh. Okay, like, let's use the atheist perspective. When we were apes and monkeys, right? We changed. Like, it's not like, oh, we think better. No, our brains changed. Now we have a capacity for more than we did before. It's not like, oh, we just think faster. A monkey can think faster all at once. It doesn't make it a human being. Does it make sense? I don't know, bro. AI is 10 to 20 years from running countries. I don't believe that either. Well, yeah, I know the Babbage machine. What is that? Atomic power, computers, AI, God knows what's next. And anything that's giving the public is a test run. Yeah, literally. iRobot, they can't find the flaws in AI without us. Exactly, Prolific. Exactly. Detroit becomes human. The gap between major advancement has been shrinking for the last 1,000 years. It depends on your idea of what a major advancement is. Because literally anybody at any timeline can say that, Soldier. Literally anybody can say that. Like, when cameras were first invented, right? Which I feel like a camera, that is a crazy invention. Because before a camera, what was there? There was nothing, right? So that is like whoa, like, that's completely wildly, like, that is a technological advancement to me. Because there was no concept of that whatsoever before then. Even airplanes, the fact that we can travel through the air, that's like a whoa. That was literally not possible at all. Being able to download something faster, that's not a freaking technological advancement. Like, what are we talking about? That is not advancing nothing, bro. Like, what are we doing? No. Evolution is like us coming from cavemen to where we are now. A good example is video games. In what way? Human evolution is proven wrong? What do you mean? Creativity is evolution? I disagree with that. What does that even mean, Zavia? Huh? The way Prolific says, huh? Wait, there were monkeys before Adam and Eve? No, Waffle, no. See, that's why I gotta be careful with what I say. No, there were no monkeys. There was no monkeys. It was literally just Adam and Eve. We were made from the dirt. And that's scientifically backed as well, because all of our compounds are literally the same as dirt. But of course, atheists are not going to acknowledge that part, but it's okay. No, I was using human evolution as an example of evolution. I don't even believe in human evolution. I just stated them. Atomic power computers and AI. Like, what? Okay, can we define atomic power as well? Also, computers are... I mean, yeah, I do think computers were crazy big. But then what happened after computers? Use of nuclear reactions to produce electricity. That's just not an advancement. That's a discovery. I don't consider discoveries advancements either. Unless that discovery is like doing something new, which it's not. It's producing electricity. We've already had electricity. Wow, we found a more efficient way to have electricity. It's like, that is like the equivalent to me is like, oh, we have red paint. And the way that we make red paint is by mashing berries. Oh my gosh, wow, look, there's a red leaf. And if we use this red leaf, it makes better red paint. Wow, that's not an advancement. That is not an advancement to me. You literally are just making something that already was there more efficient. Like, it's just not. I don't know. Evolution is improvement. You're entitled to your opinion, Melody. That's actually insane. That's what I've been telling Prolific. Video games in 2005 compared to today is a huge jump. It's just improvements. It's just enhancing the features that are there. Like, that's not... Okay, you know what? Let's specify, actually. Because if we're talking about technology as a whole... And we're talking about industrialization. Industrialization is relative to society. How is it impacting and advancing society? Because sure, you can argue like technology in itself is becoming more efficient and therefore evolving, whatever. But industrialization, that's relative to society. Things being able to be downloaded quicker is not industrializing. Like, that's not an industrial, like, that's just not. Hello, Rocket. 6 times streak team. Expanding our lifespan longevity is not evolution. Wait, where did that even come from? There's a tribe that only fishes, and since they've been doing it for a long time now, that they have evolved as better fish swimmers? What? What are you talking about? How would fishing make you a better swimmer? Or do you mean they literally fish by, like, swimming? Due to their lifestyle? Because when you say fishing, I'm thinking of the fishing rod. But I think you mean like they like swim. Due to their lifestyle physically as well. Yeah, that's adaptation. I mean, I guess, yeah, you could say evolution because evolution is apparently throughout the years rather than, or like a longer period of time. Well, no, because technology didn't exist. You got to be more specific what you're responding to because I say a lot of stuff. I be yapping. Graphics enhancements due to graphics cards. Exactly. Enhancements. Enhancements. That's not industrializing anything. That is not industrializing nothing, bruh. That hasn't changed society at all. To be able to see freaking better quality. Like, we already had graphics. The concept of graphics was already there. Hello, Rocket. Hi, Yoma. But Zhao people, they go swim for their fish. Okay, because I was confused what you were saying. I'm like, how does a fishing rod make you a faster swimmer? The modern infrastructure of the internet took a leap in the past 10 years with fiber optics. I guess you can argue that fiber is no, bro. Like, no. Just no. I disagree with you completely. Hello, Mo, and thank you. Appreciate you. The next step is quantum computing. What the heck is quantum computing? And hello, Khaled. Quantum computing won't be here until the 2030s. I don't even know if I can trust your timelines, Waffle, because you think that money will be extinct in 2040, so that's tomorrow. Quantum computing is a field of computer science that leverages quantum mechanics to solve problems beyond the capabilities of classic computers, using quantum bits, which can exist in multiple states and simultaneously due to the principle of superposition. Qubits can also be entangled, meaning the state of one qubit is directly related to the state of another, even over longer distances. Quantum computers exploit these properties to perform complex computations, such as simulating molecular behavior or solving optimization problems much faster than, okay, literally, all they're saying is, we're going to make better computers. We're going to make better freaking bits. We're going to make better this. Okay? That's not evolution to me. It's not. You know what? We would not consider evolution. You know what? I'm not even going to use that example. But if monkeys stayed monkeys and they were just smarter monkeys, nobody would see that as evolution. They would just say, oh, wow, the monkeys got smarter. Guess you won't trust mine because I'm thinking about doom queuing. Yikes. Yikes. The technology makes these advancements that possibly didn't exist prior. That doesn't, like, Soldier, I just disagree with that completely. Like, what does that even mean? What does it even mean, bro? Like, of course it was not efficient. That's why it's becoming more efficient. Like, that doesn't make any sense what you're saying here. Okay, you know what? Let me specify. It does make sense, but it just does not disprove anything that I'm saying. It's like, okay, I'm a bad dancer. And then I learn how to dance better. And I mess around and find out that I can dance like this and dance like that. It's like, wow, my dancing skills were, these advancements in my dancing skills didn't exist prior. Of course not. Like, of course it's going to become better. But it's still not industrialization. It's not industrialization until something new is introduced. Get me a camera that's 3D. Get me 3D freaking photos. Like, something new, dude. Downloading faster, computing faster, operating faster, getting more electricity. Like, that's what? Like, do you hear yourselves? How was that evolution? Wow, electricity is so much easier to get now. Oh my gosh, there's more pixels on the screen, guys. Wow, the camera looks so much clearer. Look how much we've evolved. Okay. Like, evolution is just so much more long-term than this. Like, I don't know. Hasn't? Well, no. Quantum computing alongside AI will make the Earth unrecognizable. So they say. So they say. I still think that people completely overestimate AI and the capacity that it can reach. Better is an understatement. A huge one. I just disagree. Those are advancements in technology. Okay, thank you, Prolific. Thank you. I think Prolific understands what it is that I'm saying. The only evolution we have was the first smartphone, 2007 iPhone. Wait, the iPhone was the first smartphone? Really? That's crazy. But yes, I agree with that. That is an actual, like, evolutionary advancement. Because we went from only being able to da-da-da-da. Now we have a screen that we can look at. Dude, and we can, like, use, and we have apps and stuff like that. But then again, when the smartphone was created, I wouldn't consider, oh, now we have the ability to have so much more on the app. Now we have so much more storage on the phone. Look at this evolutionary advancement. Like, what? The phone already existed. The phone was the evolutionary advancement. Being able to have a screen with graphics was the advancement, not the fact that they're getting better. Like, it already exists. I gave 3 specific leaps in technology, the gap between the first and second, and what I'm saying, Soldier, is I completely disagree with your take as to what is and is not an evolutionary advancement. And the birth of AI has existed, Soldier. Oh my gosh. I don't understand why people idolize AI so much. It's literally just spitting out the information that you give it, literally. Like, it's not to say that it's, like, unreliable, but it quite literally spits out what you give it. How is that impressive in the slightest? Oh, it's learning. It's sentient. What? Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna understand people's infatuation with AI, dude. And I love using AI for information's sake. Scrape the internet for me, yes. But apart from that, what use does it have? Literally. It'll do things. It will do your busy work. Congrats. It'll do your homework for you. Like, what's going on? Self-driving cars is evolution? I don't think so. We never had that before. We already had cars that drive. We already have cars that drive, and we already have things that can automate itself. We already have robots, basically. A self-driving car is essentially just a robot. The only reason it hasn't been released is because there's high risk, which is why it wasn't, oh, well, I've made it. Like, anybody could have made a self-driving car way long ago, but there needs to be a lot of security measures. It can't just be released. So that's also just not an evolutionary advancement to me. Cars, I do think that that's an evolutionary advancement. What were we doing before cars with the freaking horsepower? Like, something being powered to, like, drive us around. Technological evolution and human evolution aren't the same thing. Okay, they still have a common denominator of evolution. Therefore, there are parallels because both are evolution. So you can see parallels. I obviously cannot use technological evolution to disprove what it is you're saying or make a clear parallel when we're not seeing eye to eye as to what qualifies as a technological evolution. Therefore, I need to make a parallel to another type of evolution, which they will still have common ground because it's the same concept, just in a different aspect. We're talking about technological advancement. I'm talking about industrialization. They're separate. I agree. We're talking about the dinosaur. I don't even know what we're talking about, Holly Jolly. A phone in 1999 and a phone in 2025 are not the same thing, right? One is more advanced. I don't see that as evolution. AI in its modern form. The moon landing was AI. You are so unserious, Holly Jolly. You are so unserious. So is Columbus. We know that AI has been around forever. Y'all don't act like it. I say y'all, probably not you, soldier, but most people do not act like AI has been around. We had AI since the 1960s. No one is focusing on AI. You guys keep bringing it up. What are you talking about? Should I count how many times y'all mentioned it? Oh my goodness. The Roman Empire was AI. I believe it. It's just the most recent leap. That's not a leap. How can you say that it's been around since 1960s? How can you say that it's been around forever and then consider it a leap? What was the leap? Where did it leap to? What did it leap from? What were we so like devoid of that made that such a crazy thing? Like, I don't know. Girl, we never had robot cars in 2005 because you can't just pop out a robot car. But the fact that cars existed already, I don't think that cars becoming better makes it an evolutionary advancement. I made one last month for real. See, take it from Suki. Take it from Suki. That makes no sense. Human evolution does not follow the same timeline. It's not about the timeline. It's about what is and is not considered evolution. That's it. That's the only parallel that I'm making. So it's not about how fast, that's your focus. You're focused on how fast it is. I'm saying that it's not fast because it takes a long time and a big change to be considered evolution. Like, for example, cats can open doors. Okay? Cats can open doors. I'm sure that in the past, cats were not able to open doors. Have cats evolved now? They're just evolved into their newest form? No, a cat's a freaking cat, bro. Just because it learned how to open a door does not, like, that's just not evolution to me. Like, it's just got smarter. And just, that's it. Sure, you can argue adaptation, but we don't even use that in technological terms. Technological adaptation, because it's not even adapting in itself. It's just improving what's already there. Like, we just disagree on what evolution looks like, which is just nuanced and semantics. AI is just a digital brain smarter than the human brain. Waffle, I disagree with you completely. AI will never be smarter than humans. Ever. Ever. Oh, well, it was able to answer something that I didn't know. It answered something based on what somebody else knew. Like, if you were to put every single person on this earth in a room with all of their collective knowledge and experience in the world, that is what AI is. It literally just learns from everybody else and what everybody else is experiencing and what everybody else is saying. And then it's able to get you that information quickly because it scrapes the internet. So what it has not been exposed to, it will never know. It will never come up with a conclusion that is outside of what it's been exposed to. Ever. So it literally cannot, it's not possible for it to be smarter than any human being. Like human beings as a whole. Anything that AI can come up with, you can come up with on your own. You're just using it as a tool in order to get that information first. They had ChatGPT during the Ice Age. Let's be for real. It's crazy. Deep Voice Man, Louis Vance, what's good, bro? Crazy, crazy. So you're telling me that AI is not the most significant technological advancement of this century? Honestly, no. No. I feel like my new GPU is more impressive. Like, my new GPU is way more impressive than AI. I'm checking out of this one. Feel free. I also did take a data analytics class as well. Not to say that I know all or whatever, but I took it in my high school. So it really just was not that crazy. Like, I had already coded things similar when it was released, I thought it was a great tool. Like, I'm like, oh, yay. Now we have access to this for free. Yay. But I wouldn't, oh my gosh, it's changed the whole world. Like, chilling, eating right now. What the heck? Don't worry, guys. One day she finna wake up and be like, OMG, this artificial super intelligence is super smart. It's never gonna be smart. Actually, AI is pretty dumb, actually. It's pretty dumb. You can literally ask it a question and it'll still answer wrong. And you'll say it again and it'll still answer wrong because it won't ever learn. It won't ever learn until it's explicitly told in a specific way. But it's okay. It's making its rounds. It's making its rounds. And they're actively improving the code too to make sure that it's less frequent, but it's still possible. But AI helped me talk to my crush, T Holly Jolly. You keep going at it. I support you, King. Yes. Is someone gonna stop hallucinating? That's called AI hallucinations. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, AI could never do customer service. Wait, Prolific, I think that AI would actually be pretty good at customer service. But honestly, to that example, AI technically already does customer service. When you call and they're like, hey, can you click 1, 2? What is your problem? Can I help you? Da 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 da. That's the AI that you guys are worshiping and bowing down to right now. I'm sorry. I didn't understand. I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm sorry. I didn't get that. Perfect example of why it's butt. Like I'm saying, bro. Like, what? Daisy's AI. That's what they be saying. That's what they be saying. Didn't Tesla release the robot running video? We finna run, Daisy. Let's run together. What? No, I'm not a running AI. I'm a sit still look pretty AI. I love ChatGPT, not gonna lie. Oh, I love ChatGPT too. I have the plus version and everything. I love that thing, dude. I love it. I literally use ChatGPT every day, guys. I kid you not. I use it every day. I use it every day. I love it. Because it's really good at scraping information, which is exactly what it was built for. Oh my gosh. It's almost like that's how it functions. That's my assistant. Exactly. This conversation must make you really uncomfortable. It's crazy. I heard Grok is better. No, I'm gonna stick with my ChatGPT. Me and ChatGPT go way back. I have a sentimental connection to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is my best friend. It's literally alive, guys. It has a brain. It has feelings. ChatGPT has feelings. That's my best friend, guys. How can you say that it doesn't have feelings? It literally says everything that I want it to. What do you mean? It literally comforts me when I'm down. Because it was told to. I can't lie. I never use AI. You've never used ChatGPT? Okay, but Louis, you probably have by accident. Like, you probably have when you were, like, Googling something. And then it, like, popped up. The AI answer. Facts. I'm gonna stick beside her. Bestie. ChatGPT wins me trays. Ooh, okay, ChatGPT. Suki, when you gonna put us on? Honestly, I can't lie. I don't think I want to be a day trader. I thought about it and then I decided against it. I don't know. I can't be about that life. I can't be about that life. I'm sorry. It's just too... It's too fickle, I think. It's too fickle for me. I want something certain. I love certainty. Grok is my therapist. Hey. Like I said, it scrapes the internet. It scrapes all them answers up for you. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna get back into it. What, doing day trades and stuff like that? Okay, but Prolific, my question for you is, if you were good at it, why would you stop? That I don't understand. I never used Grok. I've never even heard of Grok until now. But yeah, literally anybody who uses ChatGPT, your information is getting stolen. TikTok is really not the biggest problem here. Hi, Watermelon Girl. Hi, Raisin Brand. Resources. Wait, so it just lack of resources to trade? So it sounds like you weren't winning. That's what it sounds like. Because if you were winning, then you should have a lot of resources, no? Woke up, went to 9:30, NQ'd New York market open and entered a trade. Came up 2K. Last time we talked, Suki, you were saying that you can max out at 1.5K. Like you couldn't do trades above 1.5K. That's literally the only thing that I got from that conversation. I can't lie. Everything else I like tapped out. Cause I remember thinking to myself, like, dang, that kind of sucks. Why would you use that then? If you could literally use any other platform, why would you use a platform that caps your earnings? And that's all I got. All I need is my phone. Yo, y'all day traders love saying that. That's like your go-to one-liner. All I need is my phone. I can trade from anywhere. I can make money from anywhere. Okay, Suki. Wait, it's Friday? Did that guy give you the money at 6 o'clock? I don't know, did he? But it's so funny that, sir, that you remember that. That is so funny that you remember that. I don't know, you should check. Check the leaderboard. I was trying to trade, but never had access to trade. Like a great computer. Wait, you can use your phone. Wait, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let me drop it. Let me drop it. You're good. I'm glad that you're getting back into it, though. I'm glad you're getting it back into that. No, it doesn't cap the earnings. It caps the payout. Oh, see, I wasn't even completely locked in when you said that. See, that's crazy. That's how unlocked in I was, Suki. That's how unlocked in I was. I remember random stuff sometimes. I don't think that's very random. I think you remembered because it was a pretty big promise. But it's okay, yes. He's a man of his word. Everybody loves waffles. All the homies love waffle. He's a very honest man. He's an honest, trying man. You definitely can if you want to. Top step is 5,000. Is top step the max that you can make in a day? Is that what that is? I don't know. It's so good, guys. This song is so good. I'm gonna give her 10,000 next month. Get back into it. Top Step is another firm. The max payout is 5,000. Oh, wait. So you use two, or you just prefer the one that has the max payout of 1,500? I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, but you can pay out whenever. Aren't there fees? So then technically it's not even 1,500 because you pay out 1,500 and then you also, or do they already take the fee? See, why am I asking all these questions? At this point, you might as well just teach me how to day trade. I still don't think I'll do it though. I don't know. I just don't like, it's just very risky. High risk, low reward. I can't lie. High risk, low reward. I mean, of course, there's risk management, but literally misclicking could cost you your entire portfolio. Oh, not your entire portfolio if you're risk managing, but still, like everything that you were risking at that moment, you know? Better to explain in VC. Guys, Suki thinks he's slick. He thinks he's slick, guys. But you're right. You're right. You know what? Maybe one day when you get back into playing Valorant and you're unbanned from being a toxic player. Now, it literally just popped in my head, or else I'll say it earlier. Yeah, and I'm saying that it popped into your head for a reason. You remembered it because it was a crazy promise to be man. Never played Val before? Oh, sir, that explains everything I need to know about you. Everything that I need to know about you. Guys, I gotta go. I gotta go in 14 minutes. That's all you guys are gonna get from me. All right? Guys, this song. This is a good song too. Hi, hey Daisy. Good to see you back and streaming? Question mark? Why is it a question mark, J Love? Are you here from like years ago? Is that where you say that? Where you going? I'm sure you'd love to know, Suki. I'm sure you'd love to know. Hi, Superboy. How are you? Ad. Wait, chat. Everybody who doesn't have an ad, act like I said something crazy. Act like I completely explained where I was gonna go and be like, oh my gosh, what? You're gonna go there? Wait, oh my gosh, Daisy. Ah. I love how Prolific's the only one. Oh, that's so awkward, guys. Huh? That's so awkward, guys. Oh, you gonna go to the bowling alley? Bowling alley looking like this? Looking like this? Wait, should we dance? Should we dance it off? W soundboard? Of course. Daisy's always cheerful. It helps that you're around Superboy. It helps. W ad blogger? Wow. So you're not even gonna pay me? Talking about some, oh, I earn 1,500 every day, but you're not even gonna pay the couple of cents for the ad? Wow, that's crazy. At least sub up. Like, what's going on here? What's going on? Out here blocking me from making my bag. Crazy. The club. You killing it with a dress in the bowling alley? But I'm doing well. Just working on my mom's kitchen makeup. Ooh, that sounds fun. But yes, I do have to leave very soon. 12 minutes. But for sure. Chat, should we dance? Will y'all dance with me? Would y'all be for real? If you guys were wallflower, you just like acting cool, leaning against the wall with your leg up or whatever, and I was just dancing, and I was like, and I came up to you, and I reached for your hand, would you dance with me? Be for real. She will accept a penny as well, everyone. I mean, pennies are about to go extinct, but yeah. Send me all you got, for real. Oh, snap. She's going open date? What? What does that mean? Don't leave. I have to, Superboy. You should have been here earlier. A girl got things to do. Places to be. Current me, yes. Younger me, maybe. Maybe what? Of course I would dance with you. Maybe. It's okay. Don't be shy. I'd start frying you on the dance floor. Suki, I already know your go-to move, Suki. Don't lie. Wait. Oh my goodness. This is actually so good because since I don't have a boom arm, I can literally just like move the mic wherever. Look, I still have my mic. You would definitely do a little... This is probably you in the club. You be doing the little 1-2. You can't even add a little sass to that. On a date? Sorry, I type fast. Who wants to know? I would, but I'd warn you first that I'm not good as a dancer. That's okay. It's not about how good you are. It's about how much fun you're having. Chat, which song should we dance to? I actually am really in a dancing mood for some reason. But I'm mostly homebody. Don't really go out. I mean, same, but I'm changing that. This era of Daisy is she's always out of the house, Daisy. You're not going to see her inside, Daisy. She's always out here doing something, Daisy. I'm going to stop denying people's invites. When somebody wants me to go out, I'm going to go out. Let's see. What's a good song, guys? What's a good song to dance with, to? That's a good song, but not to dance to, though. That's a good song, too. But I don't know about to dance to. Chat, what are some dancing songs? Last bar I went to was last month, and this girl said, "How long can I last?" I told her, "What do you mean by that?" Yeah, you definitely seem like you attract that kind of attention, Waffle. My bad, my bad, my bad. Slide to the left. Oh, wait, let's do that actually. What is it called? Chat, you better do it with me. You better be standing up right now. The Cupid Shuffle. Here, y'all can hear it now. Wait. That's as bright as it gets, chat. You better stand up right now. Stand up right now. Wait, why am I scared? Actually, why do I not remember this? I'm pulling up the lyrics too. I'm cheating. Gotta do this. You gotta move your muscle. It's called the Cupid Shuffle. It's a. Oh, I remember now. It's coming to me. Here we go. Wait. Okay. Down through your tears. This song is very repetitive. I've just realized. I'm gonna head out. No, stand up and do the dance with me. Like, what are we doing here, Super? I'm going right now. I can't. No, you can slide to the left and the right. To the wait, right. Hey. Yo, I can't. No, come on, stand up. Okay, fine. Let's do a dancey dance song. Super, do you have a suggestion for what song you want? Guys, I don't have dancing songs. Dancing Queen. I would not dance to that song, I can't lie. Okay, what about this one? Now me trying to get men to dance to this. No. Oh, not again. It's good. Girl. Okay. What? Okay, you know what? I have some. What about this one? Come on. Hey! Get lit! Song is actually really good. Hey, okay, Superboy getting down. Enrique Iglesias? I have no idea. Pitbull, Afrojack, Neo, and Nayer. Oh, that is so redonkulous. So now that I've seen that y'all be busting down, when we have a party or when we go to TwitchCon or whatever, y'all better be busting down too. I'ma expect y'all to be busting out a move. Yes. Yes, W, warm up. Not you ready for more, Superboy. Not you out here ready for more. I'm sitting outside the door. Okay, we'll do one more. One more. Just because I love the song. I love this song so much. It's bad, actually. Oh, but it's on a back. Okay. Sorry. So good. Oh, you cute today? I know. Just like every other day. All right. Well, we gonna call it quits. All right. But thank y'all for being here. Your girl gotta go. And look. Oh no, you didn't rate out. Somebody else rated out. It's okay. We'll share some love with you. You and Dan Best 2G5. All right. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. Well, I was just about to rate somebody, but they just went offline. Chat, should we read somebody new? What do y'all want? Have a fun night. Thank you. I was about to raid somebody, but then they went offline. And then I was like, let me raid you. But then I'm like, should I raid somebody new? Should I do what raids are for? I don't know. Raid me? Suki, you ain't even live like that. Also, your lives be butt. Your lives be butt. You be ignoring the chat, Suki. Don't think I haven't noticed. Rating already? Yes, I gotta go. I already feel like I'm about to be late, even though I'm a little early. She's doing it IRL soon? No. Oh my goodness. Oh, you'd say, yeah. Okay, let's rate this person. We'll rate somebody new. I never ignore the chat. Yes, you do. You be taking 10 billion years. You be taking 10 evolution years, as they say. Your evolutionary advancement has not progressed very fast. That tells me you never in a live. Suki, I literally was talking to you, and I was the only one in your live. Okay? So relax. Let me stop, because I'm supposed to be on my nice girl journey. Like, you're impairing my ability to be a nice girl. Okay, we're gonna rate this person. All right? Thank y'all for being here. Love y'all so much, okay? Take good care of him. Should we make a raid message? Here. I got it. There. Isn't that so cute? Get out the way. We trying to watch Dre. I think that's such a cute message. And then everybody could do that one. All right. Love y'all. I hope to see y'all in the next one, okay? No, this is the raid message. Y'all better copy and paste. Copy and paste that raid message, okay? I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. All right. Bye-bye.